Hello all, myself Dr. M. Laxmidevi, Associate Professor in the Department of CSCDS at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. In this video lecture, we'll learn about the concept of unions in C language. So what is union? We'll see here, we'll discuss the different concepts of unions like union declaration, then union initialization, union definition and so on. So coming to the definition of union, so we can see that union is a user-defined data type. So there is a unions and structure, both are user-defined data type. So it also allows us to group together data of different data types under a single name. So we can combine data belonging to different data types under the single name. So by using union also. So there is a difference, but there is a difference between structure and union. So that we'll discuss with the help of programs. So main differences between the structure and union is union members, they share the same memory location. So all the members of the union, they share the same memory location. Whereas in case of structure, each members of the structure, they have their own memory location. So we can understand it with the help of program. So first coming to the definition of union. So definition of union is the keyword union is the keyword which is used here. This is the keyword union and then the name of the union. Inside the curly braces, we need to specify the members. So each member will have the data type and then the variable name. So a variable 1, variable 2, variable 3 and so on. So number of variables you can have. So all these are members of this union. So similar as we declare a structure, so same way we can define. So this is union definition. This is union definition. Same way we can define a union also. So but the keyword union has to be used here. Then after that, union declaration. So we need to declare the variables. So in order to only after declaring the variables, memory for this union is allocated. So this is how we can declare. So same two ways we can declare. So union and then the name of the student, name of this union is student here. Then in the curly braces, we need to mention the members. So these are the different members. Then after that, followed by curly braces, followed by semicolon. Then inside the main function, we can declare the variables. So we can declare this main variable. The name of the variable is S1. So it belongs to the data type, that is union student. Then this is another way in which we can declare a variable to this union. So union student, this is a keyword, this is the name of the union. Then inside the curly braces, we need to specify the members. And then after this itself, we can write the variable name. So followed by the semicolon. So in order to access union members, so we can access union members same way as we access members of a structure. So we can use dot operator to access members of a union. So by means of variable name, suppose variable name is S1 and this name of the member is name. So with the help of this dot operator, we can access the members of a union. And if S1 is a pointer variable, if PTR is a pointer variable of type, then we can access each members by using arrow operator. So PTR arrow name. So in this way, if it is a pointer variable, if it is normal variable, we can access the members by using dot operator. If it is a pointer variable, we can access the members by using arrow operator. So arrow operator is nothing but minus sign and then this symbol. So we can access members of the union by using these two methods. So next, union members, they share the same memory location. Let us understand it with the help of one program. So these are the two header files which are included here. So this is definition of a union. So in the definition of the union, we have declared. So we have defined. So this is union definition. So we have defined two variables, name and ID. So name is an array of characters, ID is an integer variable. And then in the main function, in this main function, we are declaring a variable of type union student. So S1 is a variable which belongs to the type union student. So address of name. So if we print, now if we want to print the address of this variable, now suppose we are printing the memory location of this S1 variable corresponding to name and ID. So in order to print that address S1.name, So it will have two members, name and ID. These are the two members. So in case of structure, if it is a structure, we can say that, so there are 10 bytes allocated. So total 10 bytes are allocated for this. If it is a structure variable, so for structure variable, 10 bytes are allocated for this, for this array of characters, and 4 bytes are allocated. So remaining 4 bytes are allocated for this member ID. But in case of union variable, so if it is union variable, S1 is union variable, and if it is a union variable, we can print the address. So if we print the starting address of this union variable, you can see that, so s1.name, if we are printing the address of this s1.name corresponding to this field, so its address is 6487568. Whereas if we are printing the address of ID, this member, so it is also showing the same memory location. So that means, so 10 bytes will be allocated here. So at the same time, 4 bytes. So these are the 10 bytes and these are the 4 bytes which are allocated for this integer variable. So there is no partition of memory here. So continuously this 10 bytes and then starting from the beginning, so 4 bytes are allocated for this ID. So here you can see that, so if we run this program, this is the output we get. So with the help of this program, we can understand that union members, they share the same memory location. So whereas in case of structure members, so they share different memory location. Next one is union initialization. So same by using assignment operator. So by using the different methods which we have discussed for structure, so we can use same methods for union assignment or union members assignment also. So by using assignment operator, we can assign values to the members of a union. So for example, if the member of the union is, if the variable name is S1, so S1.name is equal to June. So this value is initialized to this member of the union. So only one member can contain value at a given instance of time. So this we can understand it with the help of one program. So first, let us see. So we'll evaluate the statement. Size of the union is the size of the largest member of the union. So size of the union is size of the largest member of the union. So suppose we define a union. Name of the union is student. So this is definition. So here we have declared. So in this union student has two members. So first one is integer variable or integer member. Second member is a double type. So A is a member which belongs to double type. So from this we can say that, so these two members, so coming to the size of the union, size is the largest member of the union. So here integer, it occupies 4 bytes. So ID takes 4 bytes. So whereas double, it takes 8 bytes. So therefore, size of this will be equal to memory is allocated for this based upon this largest data type. So largest data type size is 8 bytes. So therefore, 8 bytes are allocated for this union variable. So when we declare a variable for this union, when we declare a variable S1 of type union student, so and if we want to print this, so we can obtain the size of this union by using size of operator. So size of union student you can write, or size of S1 you can write. So you will get the answer as 8. So why? Because these are the two members. So out of these two so when these two are the members, size of the union is size of the largest member. So here largest member is double, it occupies 8 bytes. So therefore size of this union is 8 bytes. So this is the output of this program. Next one is, so these are some of the important points you can say regarding union. The keyword union is used to define a union. Whereas in case of structure, so struct is the keyword. So in case of structure, we have seen that struct is the keyword. So whereas in case of union is the keyword which is used to define a union. The size of union is equal to size of the largest member. So just now we have seen with the help of program. So if we have two members of this union, so first one is integer variable and the next one is double type. So double type variable or member, it occupies 8 bytes. It requires 8 bytes. So memory for this union is allocated based upon this data type. So 8 bytes are allocated for this union. So memory allocated is shared by individual members of the union. So we have seen the program. So where we are printing. So if we want to print the address of this, and if we have printed the address of this variable, so we can see that both of them, they are sharing the same address. So that is what this statement means. Memory allocated is shared by individual members of the union. Then altering the value of any members. So any of the members will alter other member values also. So only one member can be accessed at a time. So only one member in the, suppose we have two fields. First one is integer and the next one is double. So if we are initializing a with 5, suppose s1 is a variable, s1.a is equal to 5. And if we are printing s1.a, s1.b, then both of the values you will get 5, 5. So that we'll see with the help of program. So only the first element of the union can be initialized. So we can store data in a single member at the same time. So we can understand the statement with the help of this program. So these are the two header files which we have used. So two integer variables. So this is union definition. So in the union definition, we have declared two integer variables, ID and marks. Then we have declared a variable of type union student. Then s1.id is equal to, we are initializing one of the member with 234. So ID. Now if you are printing s1.id and then s1.marks, you can see this is the output of this program. So ID and marks both are assigned the value of 234, 234. Now if we assign a value 45 to this member, to the second member of this union, marks, then you can see, and if you're trying to print these values, so if you're printing the values ID and marks, now you can see here s1.id, s1.marks, both the members are assigned with the same values 45 and 45. So this is when we run this program, this is the output of this program. So in this way we can understand unions. So these are the different important points regarding to unions. So unions can store. So the keyword union is used to define a union, and the size of union is equal to the size of largest member, and the memory which is allocated, that is shared by individual members of the union. Then altering the value of any members will alter other member values also. We can initialize only one element of the union or one variable of the union, and only one member can be accessed at a time. So these are some important points regarding to union. So this is all about unions in C language. So in the next video lecture, we'll discuss some more concepts of C programming. Until then, thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.